to the most must-see podcast in the history of man. Welcome to
The Leftover Pants.
The Leftover Pants podcast.
That's right.
It's been a while since we did our thing here. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
Life is good.
We didn't mean not to record. Life just got in the way like it did before. I moved, you're moving.
Yep.
I got a new job. You're always at the restaurant. We just couldn't get together and have our schedules sync up perfectly. So, but hey, we're back. We're gonna do our thing. We hope you're still watching this.
Two of us, right?
It might actually, yeah, all two of you. It might actually take me a couple days to put it together. But it is June, no, it's August 13th.
Never get it right.
It's August 13th. Might be on the 14th or 15th. We'll see. We'll probably try to get it done tomorrow. So a lot's happened since we left. I don't know if I got everything down because I've been so busy, but I have a lot of notes here and I have a lot of corrections, which we all love. We had a lot of corrections. Was the last episode we did, was that the one with just you and I?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's why it feels like so long, because you haven't been around forever either.
Yes.
Holy cannoli. Alright, before we begin, Matt, what have you been playing lately?
Basically just a lot of Final Fantasy XIV on PC. And Splatoon 2.
Mm-hmm.
Splatoon 2, not as much as Final Fantasy XIV.
You were all psyched about that game.
I was psyched and I played it for a solid week. I finished the story in a little over 4 hours, which was kind of disappointing. I mean, it's disappointing for everybody when they buy a $60 game and then it's 4 hours of story mode. And the story, they were hyping it all up with those comics like we were talking about in previous episodes and stuff like that. And I really thought there was going to be a lot more meat on the bone. And it ended up being really disappointing.
I just want to interject.
From a Splatoon hardcore perspective, that was super disappointing. And then the multiplayer is great, but the one feature that I really wanted to play, which was Salmon Run, is on a time limit every fucking day.
It is weird how they do that. They rotate the maps like they did on the first one, where there's only 2 maps for 2 hours, and then every 2 hours they switch it up.
Yeah, and see, I don't mind that, but it's like the mode turns off at certain parts of the day, and it's just that really was bad.
Well, I didn't even get to play Salmon Run. I know where you go
For it,
but when I got it on launch day as well, and I started playing it a lot. I'm like level 12 or 13, so I put some time into it. Doesn't sound, there's a bug in here. Doesn't sound like much, but 12 or 13 takes some grinding. Once you get past 10, it's rough.
because there's only like 30 levels,
Yeah.
30 or 50 levels or something.
Something like it, yeah. No, it's fun, it's cool, it's still more Splatoon. I've been playing it as well, obviously. My disappointment was the same with the storyline. They were hyping it up and saying it's so much meatier. I pretty much thought it was more of the same of the campaign from the first one. There was a couple bosses, there were a couple maps, and
they reused bosses and they just
Oh, they
sprinkled.
did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that
The
part.
very first boss was a reused boss, and I was like,
Oh.
except they just added like 1 or 2 things to it, and then I was like,
Oh, that's lame.
So, and then the last boss is like the same fucking boss, and the reason and how he's there is just super contrived and dumb.
I didn't get that far.
And it almost seems like me and my buddy Joe, we equated it to the new Super Mario Brothers way of iteration. So they use all the same assets, they use all the same bosses, they use all the same everything. They use the same music, which is a lot in that case.
Wow.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, I am a Mario savant.
Remember, I said new Super Mario Brothers.
The music doesn't cross over between any of them.
Yes, it does.
No, they don't. I guarantee it. We'll talk about it.
That'll be a correction next week.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We're gonna figure it out.
But it's the new Super Mario Brothers way of having nothing actually new in the game, and then calling it a 2. So
I'm staring at Dave because he knows how upset I am right now.
I don't care if he's upset. I
You're allowed to have an opinion.
yeah.
No, he knows how upset I am.
Oh, yeah, I know, and I don't care how upset you are.
We were looking at Dave.
Yeah, so I was telling Dave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, it did feel like a half step rather than a full Splatoon 2, didn't it?
Yep. It feels like they should have ported Splatoon 1 with extra content to the Switch. And
Which is what I thought they were going to do.
And that would have been the actual significance of what we actually got.
However, it is fun. And I am
Yeah,
glad
I
that
mean,
it at
it's-
least came to Switch. And I'm glad that they took out the motion controls. Well, option. You have the option of changing the controls. That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
So, anything else?
I know there's been some Overwatch stuff going on and talks of Team Deathmatch and stuff like that, but I haven't been playing Overwatch
And
lately.
free-for-all.
And
And the summer games.
Summer games. So
I gotta go
like,
back. There is a fucking skin
I just
for
haven't had the time between every other game.
for Black Widow. There's like this little skimpy fucking
You mean
beach
Widowmaker?
bikini. Yeah, whatever. They're the same. One's purple and one's white.
And one's a comic book character and one's not.
Anyway, most of the Overwatch characters are kind of rips on other IPs anyway, but little bikini, little tiny bikini, gotta get that skin. I have almost 1,000 coins too, but you need 3,000 for the. Maybe I can just grab it. The event goes on until August 29th, I think, so we got another week or so.
But yeah, that's basically what I've been playing now.
Teddy?
I've been playing Pokemon Go minus any rating because I'm busy at the shop all the time. But I've been pre-ordering tons of stuff, such as like the Uncharted DLC that's coming, right?
Yeah.
You know, Kuni 2, the collector's edition just popped up. The Samus Game Boy that's coming out.
You pre-ordered that too?
Yeah, $200.
3DS?
Yeah, just for the console, no game. A little ticked off by that, but
Yeah.
that's just Nintendo doing Nintendo things, right?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna break out the 3DS when Samus Returns comes out though, because
And
I don't care if it's not on Switch, I have to get it.
FYI, if it's a new 3DS XL, it's not going to come with a charger, so you should factor that in too.
Isn't it a new 2DS though?
Or
I thought it was a new 2DS.
I could have sworn it was
Oh,
a
no,
new
it's even in
3DS
3D.
XL.
What?
I could have sworn it was
200?
It wouldn't be 200 if it was a new 2DS, because those are 150.
No, the new clamshell 2DSs are coming west.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
They're out. I was
Okay.
selling them at GameStop and they're 150. Why would they charge
They're
200?
Because it's
Isn't it
Samus and it's Nintendo.
I think it's 200.
Correction, I know
possibly,
it's
but-
200. Let me look this
Yeah,
shit up.
No,
we
we'll,
need to sort
do
that out
it.
real
We'll do it
fast.
after when it's not.
And,
sassy Matt.
The prequel.
The prequel.
And
I'm like almost
ooh.
1,000% sure it's a new 3DS.
And the Switch
probably
is
right.
still unopened. Yeah. Moving on. What have you been up to, Matt?
Did you call me man or Matt?
I called you Matt,
Everyone's
I know we look
but I
similar.
meant Baldylocks, my
Yeah.
bad.
I'm bald here, not here.
I could have said man and he would have been like, oh, okay.
I'm bald in both places. So no, like I said, I've been moving. I've been working a lot of hours, but before I moved, I played a lot of Splatoon, which we already covered. But I still played a lot of PUBG, and I got really good. I got to number 3 twice, and the circle was like this big.
Still haven't gotten your chicken dinner though.
Oh my god! I shit you not. The last time I played, okay, this was my strategy. I found everything. Got the trench coat, got all the weapons in the fucking game, basically on the map. There's like 6 or 7 people left. The circle's getting pretty small, and when the player, what do you call it, the battle area gets so small toward the end of the game because they're trying to shrink everybody together.
Yeah.
So we're down to like 7 people. My strategy for the last like 20 minutes of the game was to get a vehicle and just fucking drive in circles.
Yeah.
Because what are they gonna do? Headshot me? Like people are trying to shoot me and I'm hearing ting 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 ting. Like oh, fuck you. So I'm going around in circles, and it gets to the point where, like I said, there's 7 people. So I park on the side of a hill. So the circle's this way. I park like this. So the circle's like if somebody's coming, they're already taking damage. So I can shoot them. So I'm looking at the wall closing in. And I'm fucking ready to shoot anybody that comes. And I keep seeing the number go lower, go lower, go lower. I see somebody run out of a fucking building and I get him. And now there's 4 left. Somebody shoots me and I fucking feel it. And I start going around the car clockwise. He fucking comes out of the damage area. and the wall is like right next to us down. That's where it's stuck. He fucking tries to chase me, so I quickly start to chase him. And I see him. And I shoot the shotgun around the car, which should hit him. But just like I said in the last episode, it clipped just right so that the hit detection was on the car.
Yeah.
And I did it twice, and I'm running into his ass, and I see him. So finally, I'm like, fuck him, I'll go around the other way. So as I go around the other way, he thinks the same thing. Fuck him, I'm going to go the other way. And then I realized he said, fuck him, I'm going to go the other way. And I start to go the other way, and we see each other, and he fucking kills me. Number 3. And then the circle got even smaller after that, so the match was like ready to end. Number 3, twice. I think last time I was like number 6 twice, but...
Sounds like you just suck, dude.
It was intense, and,
Get ready for microtransactions, though. You'll be able to buy that win.
Yay.
You'll be able to buy that chicken dinner.
It's loot crates, just like Overwatch. You don't get to buy... It's just cosmetic issues. Cosmetic things.
Buying victory.
No, you can't buy weapons right now.
Not yet.
Anyway. Okay, so we have some corrections after we corrected the lens.
My head's cut off.
Correct that.
Okay, a lot of corrections you and I had. No, we had an episode with him since our 2-man one.
Did we?
I think we did because you and I had a huge list of. That's right, because you and I had a huge list of corrections, and we went through and we had fun with it. Okay.
Sorry.
May I have this?
That's for you.
That's why.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I brought it.
I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Corrections from last time. I don't remember a lot of the conversations, but the Tales from the Borderlands came out. Episode 1 came out in November 2014. Maui is the name of the Rock's character from Mona.
That is right.
You brought that up.
Moana?
Moana, whatever. Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl, released in 2003, not 20 years ago. It's 14 years ago.
Pretty fucking close.
Big difference, but... I mean, I know that 6 years is like half of your life, but...
I know that, like, back in 2003 you were 40, but, like, Jesus Christ.
Fuck, that makes me
14 years is a
47.
long fucking time, dude.
The Samsung VR headset is called the Samsung Gear, not Samsung VR.
But the gear's the watches.
No, it's the line of products.
That's
The headset is called
That's
Samsung
their whole
Gear.
crappy peripheral line.
The final Fatal Fury game was called Fatal Fury 4 Mark of the Wolves, came out for Dreamcast in 1999. Technically, Mike Hager was in the background of certain stages of Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and Super Street Fighter 4. So he technically appeared in the Street Fighter game. And I cut off the end of this, but Pokemon Dash was not a DS launch title. It was in Japan, but it wasn't here.
Did you specifically mention whether it was North America or Japanese?
Fuck off, man.
I'm just saying, it was.
Just kidding. No, it was. No, I believe in Quiztacular, I did specifically say the North American launch. I wouldn't say, oh, just any launch. Did it come out in Japan or did it come out in North America?
I'm just saying.
Came out during a launch.
I mean, just saying.
Did I specifically say Pokemon Dash or did I just say Pokemon? Because I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, you're pretty specific when it comes to the questions.
I usually am.
Yeah.
Little housekeeping real quick. 2 things. One, Quiztacular we do have tonight because I did some late night quick research right before we started filming because I didn't have time to make a Quiztacular. It's 10 questions long today for episode 10. This is Quiztacular X.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the 10th anniversary of our Leftover Pants podcast. And also, one of you guys had a friend that said he would like to edit, correct?
Yes.
It was you.
Yes.
Can you get in touch with him? And maybe he's watching.
Yes.
Because holy shit, I have no time now. It'd be wonderful if we could see what he could do if he was still willing to do it. He can put his credit in there at the end, and that would be much appreciated, bro.
Sir, I will reach out to you. You will be unnamed for now.
Because we still definitely have to do this weekly, but editing it is a several hours long process. And I get 6 hours of sleep a night. Anyway, you guys ready for the news?
Yes, hit me with it.
I've got some bullet points here. If you guys have more to add, just do it, because I've been kind of just putting them in my phone as I hear them. We don't have a big story this week. We can just talk about whatever.
Just general.
There's a couple things that I saw that I thought was interesting. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about. There's a Mega Man movie coming.
That no one asked for.
Oh man, I think it's live action, which is really weird. Now they put out the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 on PS4 and Xbox One recently. They have a new American anime Mega Man show coming to, I think, Cartoon Network, which doesn't look anything like Mega Man. Now apparently there's a live action Mega Man movie incoming. I forget who's slated to direct it.
Michael Bay.
Oh, maybe. It was somebody bad like that. It'll be a correction for next week. Here's the one that
Ninja Turtles and Transformers. Might as well ruin another 80s icon, right?
Why is Capcom doing this?
Well, kind of. I was thinking that they're going to try to bring him back for a new generation, which I'm all for. Each generation kind of had its own Mega Man series with a different Mega Man character. There was Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Legends, and then Mega Man Battle Network, and Mega Man ZX, in that series, and the Zero series, whatever. But don't care. I always kind of liked Mega Man, even though I only beat a few of them. But yeah, if they brought it back for a new generation, and it was like super hard, kind of like Super Meat Boy and stuff, which leads us to our next story that I didn't put in here. This is that Super Meat Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch. And I will... Boy, if it's a physical edition, I'm so excited. It took me... Now, collectively, quick little story. A friend of mine who doesn't watch this, it took me and him and a couple of his buddies months, but collectively, we 100%ed that game on Xbox, and that was by far the hardest video game I've ever played in my life. Like, just insane. It was really angering. Let's just put it that way. If it comes to Nintendo Switch, I think that'd be awesome. It's from the creators of Binding of Isaac, and took inspiration from I Wish I Was the One, I think it's called, and BBBBB, or V, I don't know. Anyway.
I think it's I Want to Be the Hero that you're referencing.
Correction for next week, then.
Yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
So, yeah, that's coming. I don't know if it's having a physical release. Also, Ukulele for Switch is getting the final touches, so that might actually finally come out. I know that those types of games came out before you were born, but I would...
Yeah.
I would like
1996?
Exactly.
Except I was
That's
born
when
in
that genre started.
Except, I was born in 95.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Are you old enough to drink it?
Damn.
Yeah, I sure am. Just saying.
If that gets a physical edition, though, that'd be super cool. For Switch, because I want a physical one for Switch. All about the Switch. Okay.
It's too bad the game's bad.
Yeah, I don't expect much. Here's one that I thought was big for last month. It was about a month ago that happened. Sega, after almost 30 years, they ended their Sonic partnership with Archie Comics.
I saw that.
That was the longest running American comic book series without being rebooted. Or it might be worldwide, I don't know. Ever. It was never rebooted, it incorporated all the new games and expanded on the mythos, and actually the Sonic comics were always really good. I don't know if you guys read them.
My buddy did, but I never really looked into them.
They were really big, and that was big for Archie too, because what does Archie have nowadays besides Archie and Sonic? And now they don't have Sonic.
They have Rivendell.
What's that?
It's the Netflix show based on the Archie characters.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. It was pretty good.
Is it animated?
Season 1, no.
It's live action?
Yeah.
And it's based on Archie?
Hot Chicks, of course.
No shit.
It was a good show, actually.
Hot chicks, you say? Yeah, I thought that was a big deal. They actually, a couple days later, they announced that they're going to IDW, which is the comic books publisher that does Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters, and they get a lot of licensed properties like that and do them justice. So they actually, fun fact, factoid, true factoid, IDW, I don't know if you're a Ghostbusters fan, they did a storyline that incorporated the new crew from the reboot, getting lost in like this trans-dimensional rift or whatever, and they met the original Ghostbusters from the original timeline. I like when they do stuff like that. And they also met the Ninja Turtles and Batman. But that's another story. Okay, IDW, they got the Sonic deal now, and I think it starts early in 2018.
Oh, by the way, cool Sonic related, or not cool related Sonic thing.
Oh, we're gonna bring it up. That?
Where?
Sonic Forces?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's related to Sonic Mania. Apparently, Amazon, of course, did what they always do with games, and they shipped it out early.
Oh, good, because I have my special edition ready.
So, some people received their copies early on Nintendo Switch and Xbox One, and Sega got pissed about it, so they added DRM to the PC version and delayed it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which was really fucking shitty.
Is that why it got delayed?
And that's why the PC version got delayed, is because people were playing it and streaming it early. So you can watch the whole playthrough of the Switch version currently on YouTube.
So you can
Sega's
blame
usually
Amazon
pretty
for that, huh?
Yep.
Sega's usually pretty cool about stuff like that. I'm
And
surprised.
the guy, Christian Whitehead, the guy who
Yeah.
like spearheaded this entire thing, he literally posted some shade on Twitter, like in vein of Sega, like,
Oh, that's not good.
boy, wouldn't it be a shame if we had to add DRM to its DNA? Like, not specifically saying Sonic Mania, but like, fuck. So that's really shitty. I mean, like, in theory, it doesn't really matter. But people who have laptops that want to play some Sonic Mania that aren't connected to Wi-Fi, fuck you. It won't affect me, but that sucks. That really sucks.
I pre-ordered my special edition many, many, many months ago.
Yeah.
And I am so psyched to play that game, finally.
It looks really good. Like, I mean,
Well, you and I did play it at PAX.
Yeah, we played it at PAX and stuff like that, and it looks really good. It played really good. I'm not a fan of the older Sonic games, but it sucks ass that they had to put fucking DRM in it.
You didn't get it on Switch?
I'm gonna pick it up on Switch, but I got the PC Collector's Edition from my buddy. So the PC Collector's Edition, I'm gonna be able to pick it up on the 15th, but the code won't work until the 29th. So
Yeah. Is this still recording?
yes, it is.
Okay. More Sonic news since we continued.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, there's rumors saying that Sonic Forces, the actual Sonic game that's coming out this year, meaning the modern one that'll probably suck, made by Sega, not Whitehead. It's coming to Switch, and the rumors are saying that it's $40, which is good, instead of $60. I don't know if that means it's going to be a good game. Probably not. But, so Sega officially put out a statement that said, this is not, now you know how you have past Sonic, like 1991 Sonic and 2016 Sonic, 17 Sonic. We had a game called Sonic Generations in 2011 that did that, and it was great, and it was like they went back through time, and they met each other, and they incorporated the TV shows and stuff in the comics, and it was pretty cool. I thought it was a great game. That's non-canon anymore. They've announced that Sonic Forces is a reboot of the Sonic continuity completely. And even though they meet each other, they tried this a couple times. Even though they met each other in the game, they're not the same character. It has nothing to do with time travel. The modern Sonic is the older brother of the original younger Sonic from the younger games.
Okay.
So there's two Sonics.
That's so bad.
That is really bad. That's just not
That's terrible.
a good look. But yeah, it's a reboot of the Sonic continuity. Now, Sega actually went back like a year ago, and they had this internal mandate that said that any Sonic game, that they're trying to up the quality of the Sonic series from now on, and any Sonic game that had a Metacritic score below 65 was to be taken off Steam, taken off every digital platform, and not printed on any discs. They're not doing new versions of or new copies of Sonic Unleashed, things like that. If you find a copy, it's actually not rare, but it's semi-rare now because they stopped making copies of it and stopped pressing discs. And now it kind of went even a little further where they kind of did the Disney treatment for Star Wars, and they said, this game is not canon, this game is not canon, this is not canon, the original Sonic games are canon, oh, and that Generations game that was good, that's canon. And now I don't know if they're taking it one step further, but what it sounded like was it's a complete reboot, and none of the Sonic games matter anymore at all in terms of the storyline except for Sonic Forces.
Wow.
So
that's super disappointing.
get your copy of Sonic Forces. See where the Sonic saga goes from now on. Okay. We mentioned it earlier, but deathmatch modes, free-for-alls and team deathmatch is coming to Overwatch. How do you feel about it?
Relatively excited. I mean, any more content for Overwatch is good content, so I'm not going to complain. I think it's great. Free-for-all and deathmatch seem like, I guess they should have been there a while ago, but I mean, I don't know specifically why, but I think the thing they were trying to hit home was more of build a community that more likes to play for the objective than
Yeah, it's all
necessarily
objective
kill
based.
people, so.
Not Metzen, but who's the community manager for Overwatch? Because Metzen left. He left Blizzard.
Chris Metzen is... Yeah, he's not the community manager. He was never the community manager.
No, but I mean...
He was the director. Jeff Kaplan is the...
Kaplan said originally that they didn't want to have a deathmatch mode because it's not about KD ratios, it's not about, kill
playing
scores.
for the objective.
It's an objective based, yep. And I read a cool article on Blitzel, which is the Rolling Stone video game page. That website was not blocked at my old job, so that's what I read. And welcome. They had a cool interview with him, and he said that he basically said never say never, and it seemed like a way in the future type of thing, like 5 years down the road maybe they'll add deathmatch, but suddenly all of a sudden it popped up on the PTR, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna try free-for-alls and deathmatch, and fuck it, why not? Because we're king of the shooters now, and if people want deathmatch, we'll put deathmatch on.
with like...
So I think that's pretty neat. Soldier 76 and such. Oh, but how cool is Doomfist? We talked about Doomfist the last couple of episodes.
He's pretty neat. I haven't played him a lot, but...
Oh my god! I only played him on the PTR, but I was wrecking bitches. And I love that fucking like Halo 3 style ragdoll physics and shit. Because he has like, okay, so the left click is he has little shotgun nozzles in his fucking knuckles. The fist is on the right fist, right? So you fucking like whittle people down really quick. Especially if they don't see you, you can just get a couple shots and then charge with fucking right click. Charge the fucking punch. And when you punch them, they're just like boom, 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 you know? So I enjoy that.
Sounds like quite the spectacle.
I'm gonna try to...
Or you can literally like jump, do that shockwave jump.
You can go almost anywhere. You can just fucking, his super move, you basically charge up and you get an overhead view near you. And it's basically like a, what do you call them, like the target for like a rocket attack?
Yeah, it's like a mortar strike.
Like a mortar strike.
Yeah, mortar.
And you can fucking move the mortar. You have like 7 seconds, I think, to put it anywhere you want. As long as you can move it, like within 7 seconds, you can go anywhere. So if you see a huge fucking group moving the payload or something, you just fucking drop on top of him. He's so OP, it's crazy. I mean, he can be killed pretty easy because he only has like 258 health, but dude, he's fucking cool. Like I take back any bad thing I ever said about poor old Doomfist. I think I'm gonna
Even then, his design's bad.
I mean, he kind of looks like shit, but some of his legendary skins are pretty cool. Like they have a whole cybernetic, Gunjack.
Yeah.
From Tekken.
Yeah.
They have a whole cyber one that looks like, or Jack 2 from Tekken 2. He looks like Jack 2, but with the fucking Doomfist and everything. And Tekken, the official Tekken Twitter handle, actually put up a picture of him recently. And they're like, yeah, we dig your style too, Overwatch. And they tagged Overwatch or something. It was pretty cool. They did rip it right out of Tekken.
I think they said we did it better.
Something like
I think
that,
is what they said. Yeah. You can't see me.
Seen enough edition.
All right.
You can't see him.
We talked about Super Meat Boy coming to Switch. So is Retro City Rampage DX. What?
Fucking John Cena.
Alright. Oh, I think we mentioned it last time. Doom got updated to patch 6.66. One of my favorite games of all time,
nice.
okay? Now, I did buy the season pass on 2 platforms, and I have the game on 3 platforms, and I have the collector's edition on Xbox. Don't have an Xbox, though. But, hey, for everyone now, they cut the game to $20, and all the DLC is free to everyone.
So all that season pass stuff?
It's all free. You get it for free. Plus, there's new stuff that's in it. It's just cosmetic items.
Wait,
but
so they made people pay for a season pass and then they fucking made it free?
They're not the first to do that.
That's I mean, it's scummy.
This is a year and a half after the game came out.
It's kind of like what Battlefield did.
Still scummy.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah.
But they do like Game of the Year editions or like whatever.
Fuck it, they just put it out for free. I thought it was just cool, man.
I wouldn't say that's cool. I would say that's kind of a jip. But I mean, whatever.
Well, I mean, if you paid for it a year and a half ago, you had a year and a half of access to it.
Yeah, but the content in the season pass comes out over the course of a year. It's a season pass, not immediately as you pay
No,
for
it came out within like 2 months the game came out. Trust me, I've played a lot of Doom.
Just saying, dude.
Trust me.
Just saying.
Trust me.
Fucking
I have the
jip.
platinum. Okay, so anyways, all the DLC is free, and the multiplayer progression has been completely overhauled. So they completely changed how you level up, and unlock new weapons and all that cool stuff.
True factoid.
Oh!
I'm a huge Disney nerd.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
There was another game announcement this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's, okay, so you know Street Fighter Cross Capcom, and they have the little X.
Oh, yeah.
So there is Hello Kitty Heart PacMan. So I don't think it's its own game. I think what they did was, for the PacMan iOS game, they announced this crossover where all of a sudden it would get a free update, and it's Hello Kitty Cross PacMan. And it had hearts all over it, and like little Hello Kitty thing. I didn't play it, man. I don't know. But
Interesting.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, if it was on console or something, or I played Pac-Man on my phone, I would definitely get it.
You'd have the platinum by now, right?
Yeah. I have a... Do I have Pac-Man Platinum? Yeah, I got the Pac-Man Platinum for the original arcade game, and Miss Pac-Man.
Wow.
Which is not easy.
No.
Not easy.
You get respect.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
of course.
I also, Pac-Man 256 on Xbox One. I think I have all the achievements for that game. No, I'm missing one. I never did get the last achievement. Oh. I gotta look that up later.
Did you hear that Xbox is revamping their achievement system?
Yeah, do you have any info on that? Because I don't.
I don't have a lot. It's just basically what I heard is they're going to try to make your gamer score more representative of people who don't necessarily play a bunch of games, but who are really good at either particular games or play a bunch of games. Because, like, if you just play Halo, your gamer score isn't representative of your actual skill. So that's kind of what they're trying to, I guess, target.
They better not fuck people over who spent years
getting their gamer score there. Yeah.
Like myself, because not as much in the last 10 years, but because... Okay, they tried this once before, where they overhauled the achievement system when the Xbox One launched. They gave Netflix achievements that had no points. They gave WWE Network, all these video apps, because, you know, it was the all-in-one box. Yeah, they gave them achievements that meant nothing. So then you had these little trophy icons next to your achievement score that didn't mean anything. But then the games, they said, okay, because basically when Xbox 360 launched, throughout the life cycle of the 360, they said every game has 1,000 points, arcade games have 200 points, and then they upped it to 400. And then they upped it to 1,000. So when the Xbox One came out, they said, fuck it. It's not just 1,000 points anymore, it's just however many the developer wants to put in. So that led to some stupidity. Because there are some games that have like 4,000 points, and then there's some games that have 1,000, and then there's some that have like 22.95 or something, and like you get a percentage and then the number of points for a game, and it's just stupid. There's too many numbers. There's too many things going on. Yeah. So what they need to do is just keep it basic, just 1,000 points per game, in my opinion, and that's it.
Have the
that's
developers allocate the points and how
Fucking
much each achievement is worth.
I think it's cool when they let you unlock things by unlocking specific achievements. Like things for your avatar. Oh, they overhauled the avatar system too, I guess.
Yep.
I think that's all cool, but like, just don't fuck people over, because there's a lot of people like myself that put a lot of time into getting a big achievement score back when I had an Xbox. But.
I agree.
Yeah, I did see that they're overhauling it though. I'll have to look into it more. We'll talk about it next week. Valve disappointed their fans this week.
As usual.
Did you hear about this? They obviously, it's kind of an internet joke nowadays. Everybody wants Half-Life 3, and it's probably never going to come out.
Yeah.
Well, everybody also wants Left 4 Dead 3 and Portal 3.
I think there will be a Left 4 Dead 3.
Team Fortress 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope there is a Portal 3, for fuck's sake. Half-Life, I don't really care, but they did leave that last game on a hell of a cliffhanger. You beat it, right?
What?
Half-Life 2, Episode 2?
I've never touched Half-Life or Half-Life 2 in my life.
Really?
Same.
Never.
Oh, shit.
I've seen it.
I know it's a huge.
I played
You're a
Half-Life.
big PC guy.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, I guess it
I'm
was
not a big
before your
Valve guy, just like I've never played the original Portal or Portal 2. I have them both on Steam, but I've never played them.
You're missing some brilliance.
I played some Team Fortress 2, but I found it distasteful
Yeah,
and
I
dumb.
don't like it. I don't like it.
CSGO, never even touched it. I'm not a big Valve guy at all.
That's okay.
I use their platform.
Yeah.
Because it's the only platform.
Well, yeah. Well.
We're kind of monopolized there, but just saying.
Well, okay. The joke is that every time Valve doesn't need to make games anymore. Would they? Weird bug in my hair.
In your hair.
The joke is that they don't need to make games anymore because they have Steam, and they make so much money off of other people's games that they just haven't put out a new game since Portal 2, I think. I think that was their last game. Oh, and Dota 2. Dota 2 came out after Portal 2.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Well, regardless, and that's free to play. They haven't made a new game since.
Yeah.
And Dota's not really... Okay, whatever. It's not... League is better, and it's a rip on other things. But they never made another game since. They're refusing to put out Half-Life 3.
And they're firing their staff that actually make games.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know if they're ever actually going to make a new game. Oh, wait, they announced a new game this week. Live at, what was it, the Dota 2 Invitational or something? Some Dota 2 tournament.
What happened?
They put, oh, God, I think they had a 3 or something up on... in the teaser. I don't know what the 3 was, or it was a little logo that kind of made people think like, holy fuck, they're announcing Half-Life 3. And you get that jolt in your chest and you're like, wow, this is actually going to happen. And then this logo for a game called Artifact comes up. And you can collectively feel the energy draining from the stadium full of people. Where they thought it would be like this big thing, like, hey, we got a new game, it's called Artifact, and everybody just went, ah. Now I'm at work on my lunch break in the middle of the night. I don't know where this took place. I'm seeing all the big gaming journalists live tweet all this. They're like, oh my god, new game announcement coming. What's this up on the screen? And then everybody says it's just a card game. It's a Dota card game called Artifact, based in the Dota universe. Not a physical card game, but a digital card game.
That's so bad.
Like Hearthstone or Elder Scrolls Legends, just in Dota.
That's so bad.
And everybody
So bad.
they were disappointed, and now Valve is actually doing damage control where they're actually saying, like, people are asking them, like, did you expect that reaction from the crowd? And they're, like, trying to put a spin on it. So...
That's hard to try.
Artifact, yeah, that was
Bring Escape Newell's head on a silver platter, please.
Yeah.
This was weird.
Poor game.
Final news item for the week. There will be no Season 2 of Tales from the Borderlands. Which is... What? Why yes?
I don't know.
No.
Just felt
Because he knows I like Borderlands. No, apparently Telltale said that the one failure that they had that was a complete epic sales disaster was Tales from the Borderlands.
I'm surprised.
Which you and I talked about that last time.
I'm
Great
surprised. I thought it was gonna.
Did you beat it yet?
No.
It's
So far, so good. I mean, it surprised me that sales were that poor.
Me too. Because that was probably one of their strongest games, writing-wise.
Yeah.
And they made these really memorable characters within the Borderlands universe, and they it's a sequel to Borderlands 2.
Exactly.
It had huge ramifications for, well, you know who's back now, right? What's the fuck's his name? Jack?
Handsome Jack?
Handsome Jack.
Yeah.
Handsome Jack's back. Well, that was the big deal, was that Borderlands 2 ended with you killing him.
Yeah.
And, like, the fact that Handsome Jack uploaded his consciousness into a UI, and, like, he's fucking back in Tales from the Borderlands. And it's like, I mean, that could be, like, the prequel to 3, because they are making 3, but I don't know. I thought they moved the storyline in great new directions, and it wasn't even Gearbox that did it. But
I think, I mean, to be 100% honest, I think it's a matter of the type of people who play Borderlands
are not the type of people
don't
that
give
play.
a fuck about the story. I mean, if we're like looking at this really objectively, nobody gave a shit what the fucking story was. Like, I didn't give a shit. I played almost all the way through Borderlands 2, did not give a shit
Goddamn, those games are great.
who anybody was, but the gameplay was good, and the gameplay was solid, and it was team co-op, and it felt like first-person shooter Diablo.
Yeah.
And that's what
It's a
people
good way to
liked
put
about it. So I think that's kind of why Tales from the Borderlands didn't have a spot in the Borderlands universe.
It was an odd pairing, but
it might have done better if it was kind of like integrated into the new Borderlands game that they're working on. Is kind of like smush it in so that try to make it a little bit more of a story focused game. But I think it's just incompatible. The player base was incompatible with that genre of game. I mean, it'd be like shoving RPG elements into like Call of Duty. Like,
I thought it was an odd pairing at first,
didn't work.
and then I played it, and I thought it was just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Telltale with. They had another odd pairing recently. What did they?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that was one of their more lackluster ones, I think. But that fit into the TV show because it was in between seasons, and it was weird. But there was, what am I missing? The Batman and the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, I guess, is pretty good.
Oh. The Wolf Among Us?
Wolf Among Us was
That's
phenomenal. Season 2 is coming now, surprisingly. I guess now, I never read the Fables comic books. I have the first volume in hardcover, but never read it. Apparently, the game was a prequel to the books.
What?
So it wasn't like adapting the books or anything. And I thought it was, because at the end of the game, it shows all the graphic novels up, and it's like, read more. I didn't realize that the books were like a sequel to it.
Wow.
So I have no more news items. Do you guys?
No. We should.
Oh, well, it's not really gaming related, but since you guys are pretty big Alien fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Covenant on Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive, releases on Tuesday, guys. I'll be there for that.
Did you watch the trilogy yet?
No. I finished the first ones.
Just the first one.
Yes.
You cannot watch Prometheus or Covenant until you
I've already
see...
watched Prometheus. That's the thing.
Well, you did that on accident, though. But now you see how it connects to the original, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, but you have to watch Aliens and Alien 3.
Oh, don't worry.
And skip Alien Resurrection.
Which I did see.
Unlike us.
I should have spared you. You gotta see Covenant, man. And Prometheus.
Yeah.
After,
I'll
because
have
you
it
still
on Steelbook on Tuesday.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Prometheus or Covenant.
we can do like a double showing one of these weekends or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys got the...
Because I would like to sit down and just watch Prometheus and Covenant
I
back to
loved
back.
Prometheus, yes.
Covenant,
I'm down for that.
Covenant was a really. Now I'm an Alien diehard.
Oh yeah.
Covenant was a really. They can say it bombed. It didn't bomb. It was just not as huge as they expected, especially for a Ridley Scott film. But it was this really cool mix of what made Prometheus wonderful, it being separate from Alien, and the original Alien films, and the way that they finally. At first, I was just kind of let down, but then as the movie went on, like I really enjoyed how they finally explained We should still do a video where we fucking talk about this for the channel.
We should, but we should also end this segment here.
Let's end it.
Yeah.
We're back in more ways than one. So we promised you Quiztacular, and we deliver. This was a quick one. It's only 10 questions. I made it real quick.
Nice.
About an hour ago. So, here we go. Do we remember the score? It's 3-2-1, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Matt has 3. I have 2. No, don't you have 4 now because you won last time?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Let's bring it up.
We can look it up.
We'll do it right here. YouTube. Surprised you don't have Uporn up here.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm just going to say, if anyone can name the true factoid that I dropped earlier in the episode, you will receive a little prize. Just a little prize. Nothing crazy. But,
That's pretty good.
Yeah. First person to name it, to name that true factoid, will get it. And I'll post later on what the prize is going to be. So, good luck, contestants.
Yes. You should put that on the Facebook page and
I
Twitter
will
and
do.
stuff.
Definitely.
We do stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you were here last time. Matt had no hair.
Europe and Japan in 2019. The game will feature a limited beta
We were both
test.
passing out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the drunk episode was the last one.
Oh.
Question 4.
Was the drunk episode the last one?
There you go.
Pals, Mr. Driller,
It was
Aurora,
July 19th.
Yeah. Almost a month ago.
First video game
I
console.
think it just stopped recording.
These are all real consoles. Here we
No, it didn't stop
go.
recording.
Okay.
Hey,
The
everyone.
color TV game. Alright, so.
Why do we have to watch me lose?
We're two.
I always watch myself lose.
Nintendo
Ah, fuck.
released.
Matt, now that I'm watching this again, dude, you look so like
So Quiztacular
you're so groggy,
Here it is, here it
dude.
is.
I did the same thing again. Coincidentally, I have the rest of the questions. So that's like 8 questions. Let's try 6. That was so. This is a one-time only thing. Next time I'll have enough, I promise. All right.
Whoops.
So 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, so it's 4, 2, 1.
Okay.
4, 2, 1. Okay. Thank God we settled that.
And engage.
Quiztacular X.
Woo!
So after 10 episodes, we have 4, 6, 7. How do we only have 7? How do we only have 7 after 10 episodes?
I don't know.
Whatever. Well, corrections
Still
for next
X.
time. Still X. 4, 2, 1. Let's go.
I think we didn't start keeping track until a couple in. I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Question 1. What is the real name of the man known as Player Unknown, creator of the Battle Royale genre of shooters? Is it Marcus Presson, Brandon Green, Ed Boon, or American McGee?
What was the second person?
Brandon Green, Marcus Presson, Ed Boon, or American McGee?
Marcus Presson.
Say American McGee. Because I don't know.
No, it is Brandon Green.
Oh.
American McGee did the Alice in Wonderland games.
Yes.
Oh.
Uh,
Marcus Pearson created Minecraft.
right.
Damn it.
Is it Presson or Presson?
Pearson.
Pearson.
I must have spelled it wrong.
Also known as Notch.
I know Pearson.
He out
Yeah.
he
asshole.
he outbid Jay-Z and Rihanna for a house in LA.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and
that's pretty
Rihanna?
awesome. Yeah.
You mean Beyonce?
Or yeah, Beyonce.
The beehive just exploded.
That was
All
pretty
the-
awesome
all-
when he outdid the
The whole beehive that
Yeah,
watches.
they're all watching
I saw
leftover
that.
I don't know,
bands.
whoever the fuck.
Okay.
Oh,
0
Rihanna's
points.
the one that got beat out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
she's also my bae. But you didn't know that.
Hate that word.
So, what I kind of did, and I'm going to do this from now on, is that questions will lead into questions. So there's themes that... Yeah.
Interesting.
So I mentioned Ed Boon in the last one. He's
Correct.
the co-creator of Mortal Kombat.
Correct.
Him and John Tobias.
Yes.
Yep.
They originally...
Yeah.
Yep. They originally designed Mortal Kombat characters as kung fu versions of what famous characters? Were they DC Comics heroes, Marvel superheroes, the X-Men, or the Primal Rage dinosaurs?
What?
Ed Boon originally designed Mortal Kombat characters as kung fu versions of which characters? Existing characters. DC Comics heroes, Marvel superheroes, the X-Men, or Primal Rage dinosaurs?
DC Comics heroes.
I was going to say DC.
It is DC Comics heroes, which is why they did Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yeah.
And that's also why they probably did Injustice as well.
Yeah, he's a big DC Comics
Big
fan.
DC guys.
So if you see like Sub-Zero, obviously he's a version of Mr. Freeze or fucking Captain Cold, take your pick. And you have like
Who would Scorpion be?
I mean Scorpion's kind of Ghost Rider, even though he's Marvel.
Yeah.
But he's a rip on Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then you see like Sonya Blade with the pink the rings. It's kind of like a Wonder Woman reference. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Disinterested over here. Number 3, tied 1-1. True or false? Midway Games originally created the Primal Rage series of fighting games as a parody of Mortal Kombat. True or false? Midway Games originally created the Primal Rage series of fighting games as a parody of Mortal Kombat.
True.
Yeah, I'll say that's true.
It is true. They, Midway Games owned Mortal Kombat back then, and internally they were making a game where, you know, dinosaurs were the Mortal Kombat
Fight the
characters.
shit out of each other.
So they made Diablo as Scorpion, they made
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
the Blue Ape as Sub-Zero. They basically had the same
Yeah.
moves. And they purposely made the moves ridiculously hard to pull off because it was like an internal joke where they eventually released it, which was a mistake because that game was awful and you couldn't pull
Sucked
off the moves.
so bad. That was kind of fun.
2-2. Question 4. Or wait, how's it 2-2? It's...
We both got them.
Yeah. 2-2. Question 4. True or false? Like Star Fox 2 before it, Primal Rage 2 was nearly 100% finished and a working arcade cabinet exists. True or false? Like Star Fox 2 before it, Primal Rage 2 was nearly 100% finished and a working arcade cabinet exists.
True.
False.
It is true. There's actually only 2 arcade cabinets in the world. They're the only working versions of the games that anybody has ever done. But there is a Primal Rage 2. And there's pictures of it online with some video footage Kotaku did a couple years ago.
Oh.
3-2. Matt's in the lead. There's only 10 questions.
Yeah.
Crystal, a blue vixen from Star Fox Adventures on Nintendo GameCube, made her first appearance in the canceled Star Fox 2 for Super NES. True or false? Crystal, a blue vixen from Star Fox Adventures on Nintendo GameCube, actually made her first appearance in the canceled Star Fox 2 for Super NES.
False.
That is false. 4, right?
Yeah.
4-2.
Just some background on that.
Wait, don't I get 3?
At 3.
Okay.
4-3.
Just some background. I guess they were making a Dinosaur Planet game.
Yeah, that's what it originally was.
And yeah, that's
Adventures
what it originally was, and that's how they
That's why
came
those
up with
characters were
Crystal. So
I was looking so forward to Dinosaur Planet back then because it was still Rare.
Yeah.
And Rare made those incredible ukulele-style platformers.
Yep.
And that was at the end of the N64, beginning of the GameCube era. And they were still the shit. Rare was still huge.
Yep.
And I was so looking forward to Dinosaur Planet. And I remember reading about it in Nintendo Power. They had screenshots and everything for the game, and Star Fox had nothing to do with it. And then I actually thought it was really cool that they put Star Fox in it, but it was going to be a spin-off series and never did happen.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good game. I never played it.
I played a little bit of it. It's all right.
4-3, Matt's in the lead. Star Fox Assault for Nintendo DS is most simply categorized as what genre of game? MMO, RPG, RTS, or MOBA? Star Fox Assault for Nintendo DS is most simply categorized as what genre of game?
Is Star Fox Assault even for DS? I could have swore it was a GameCube game.
Star Fox Command. It's supposed to be Command. Let me fix that. Star Fox Command.
Oh,
That one you're right about.
Matt strikes.
Because I was like, this
Well, no,
must be,
I want to be accurate.
yeah, this is either a trick question.
Yeah.
I'm like not hearing something right.
Star Fox Command for Nintendo DS is most simply categorized as an MMO, massively multiplayer online, an RPG, a role-playing game, an RTS, a real-time strategy, or a MOBA, multiplayer online battle game.
RTS.
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 Just sounds like one. I have no
Command,
idea. Yeah.
Five
As soon
to
as I
four.
heard that, I was like,
Yeah,
it
you
makes
can
me
put
think of CNC.
Yeah, you can put the two together. But we would have totally gotten that wrong if they didn't have
You're
Assault.
right.
I would have been like,
You're absolutely Okay.
like MOBA, I guess.
I don't know.
Question 7, 5 to 4. Matt's in a lead. Defense of the Ancients, a mod for Warcraft 3, was the first ever MOBA. The first fully fledged and fully featured MOBA that was not a mod to a game to ever be released was what? The answers are Guilty Gear 2 Overture, Demigod, League of Legends, or Heroes of Newerth. Dota was the first MOBA. It was a mod for Warcraft 3. But what was the first fully fledged and fully featured MOBA ever to be released?
I want to say Demigod.
There is Guilty Gear 2 Overture, Demigod, League of Legends, or Heroes of Newerth.
Demigod.
And what'd you say?
Demigod.
It is Guilty Gear 2 Overture.
What?
Yeah. It's kind of like,
I played Overture.
it
and
plays...
it didn't-
Can you give me a minute?
I was gonna give my take on it.
It
but I
is
mean,
considered. It is considered a MOBA. I've never played. It's considered
I
a.
beat the fucking game. It's not.
How's that a MOBA?
It is a MOBA. Fucking look it up.
It's a
I
tower
will show
defense game.
It's considered the first MOBA.
That's retarded. That's
Ugh.
dumb.
Guilty.
Totally not a
Gear
MOBA.
2
know of it.
Overture. We'll talk about it after this.
That's like
Yeah.
calling Overwatch a MOBA. I think it's
It has been called a MOBA.
yeah, but it's a first-person shooter.
It's a lot of things. Genres blend.
Yeah, but I'm telling
That's
you,
like saying,
Guilty Gear
fucking
2 Overture
fucking
is
Portal is a first-person shooter, but you don't shoot anything because it's in first person. It's still a MOBA. It's technically considered a MOBA.
all right.
The first expansion to Warcraft 2 was released in 1996. What was it called? Tides of Darkness, Beyond the Dark Portal, The Frozen Throne, or Day of the Dragon?
Frozen Throne.
Right? Frozen Throne.
Actually, I forgot. Yeah, Tides of Darkness was the title of Warcraft 2. I should have put the answer down. Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Wait, what was the question again?
The first expansion?
The first expansion of Warcraft 2, the only
Yeah,
expansion.
it was Frozen Throne.
Oh, that was the only expansion.
I think there was a second one, but Warcraft 2, if I remember right,
Yeah, Tides of Darkness
Tides
was
of
the
Darkness.
subtitle.
Yeah, Tides of Darkness was the subtitle for it because Queen Vishara was reporting to Archimonde, big what's his face. If I'm thinking of this right, Archimonde reported to.
Okay, well, no, you're wrong. It's Beyond the Dark Portal.
It's not.
Frozen Throne is Warcraft 3 expansion.
Oh,
Okay.
because I could have sworn that.
Oh,
That
you're wrong.
Because Illidan.
No.
Illidan. If you
Don't care.
Will you let me talk for a second? Will you let me talk for a second? Will you let me talk for a second?
The prequel.
Throw that
Has
fucking SpongeBob
spoken.
game up right now.
The prequel has spoken.
Rub it. Do it. Throw that fucking SpongeBob game up right now.
Yes, it is Beyond the Dark Portal. That confused me because I've actually never played it. I just didn't put the answers up because the screen's right here. So 5 to 4. There's 2 questions left.
Just read the
Warcraft 2 is called Warcraft 2 Tides of
That's how I make
Darkness.
one.
Beyond the Dark Portal is the only expansion for it. Question 9. You have to get both of these right to stand a chance, Teddy. 5-4.
True.
The identity of the dragon in the... Notice how I said Day of the Dragon, which was a Warcraft novel, and now we're talking about dragons. That's pretty cool, right? The identity of the dragon in the Mortal Kombat dragon logo was officially revealed in 2006's Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Who is the dragon? We have Dagon, Onaga, Draman, or Karo.
Dagon.
The identity of the dragon in the logo was revealed in Armageddon. Is it Dagon, Onaga, Draman, or Karo?
I don't know, but I'm gonna say Dagon.
Yep.
It is Karo. Karo is the dragon. You guys don't play Mortal Kombat.
Mm-mm.
He's the dragon protector. Oh. He is the dragon protector of Taven, the really shitty main character of Mortal Kombat Armageddon. He was asleep during all the Mortal Kombats, and then he was awoken late because Karo was murdered. But Karo was his dragon protector. And that's what the logo is. Dagon is Taven's brother. He's a Dinian, so he looks human. And he also had a dragon. I forget the dragon's name, but he's an asshole. And Dagon killed Karo. 5-4. You can tie it.
I'm technically still in it.
You're
As long
technically
as he
still in
doesn't
it.
get it. As long as Matt doesn't get it right.
It's another Mortal Kombat one.
Yes.
Probably not gonna
You have it, but just as good of a shot.
Ready?
Do it.
You know in Mortal Kombat 1, in Goro's lair, where it was dark and you're in the dungeon,
Yeah.
and you
I
see
really,
these...
I really don't.
Wow. You had these bright little eyes glowing
Yep.
in...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well those are demons from the Nether Realm, called Oni. And I just fucking gave away the answer to the question. Shit.
You gotta come up with another
Ah.
question. Yeah.
Well, the question was going to be, Draman, Moloch, and Quan Chi are demons from the Nether Realm. What are the demons in the Nether Realm called? They're called Oni.
Mm-hmm.
And I had other...
Damn it.
It's okay, I can just win. It's alright.
No.
I could have gotten that one right, too.
He had a 25% shot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be a Mortal Kombat question then.
Do it.
Okay?
Why can't it be like a Zelda question?
We're
Keep
going to
it
pick
up
a
with
random... I'm going to pick a random game and I'm going to find a quiz question within it.
I'm being set up. If I lose because it was set up.
But if he gets the question and you don't, I have to find another question as a tiebreaker. Okay. We could just do this. Okay.
I like
I'm not going to give you multiple choice.
it. Wow.
The character in Mortal Kombat Deception named Havoc. He's a demon that is... He has a cape, but he's got like... he looks like an old fucking... pirate. Like not pirate, but like a mix between a pirate and a fucking Roman Greco overlord with the fucking helmet and stuff, but he's got like a skull and monstrous face. But he was a sailor. His name is Havoc. The character and his design and his moveset were all completely completed for Mortal Kombat Deception. But late in development, Ed Boon decided that this existing character was not going to be Havoc anymore. He completely changed his background and called him Havoc so that he was a new character because it was such a departure from the original character.
Okay.
What was he originally going to be called? What character? Okay, he was originally designed just the way he is in Mortal Kombat Deception. He was actually a character from past games, but it was too much of a departure. They decided, we can't call him this name. We're not going to even have that character in the game. We're going to make him a new character because it's such a departure. So I can give you Let me see. Okay, I got it. Is it Cabal, Scorpion, Noob Saibot, or Quan Chi? Was Havoc, the Mortal Kombat character, was it originally going to be who did I say?
Cabal, Quan Chi, Noob Saibot, or
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Was it supposed to be Scorpion, Noob Saibot, Cabal, or Quan Chi? Havoc. I can show you a picture of Havoc.
Yeah.
that was
And I'll put a picture of Havoc up.
Can you show me a picture of Cabal too?
I can show you pictures of all of them. We'll put them up.
Sweet, that'd be dope.
This is Havoc.
Okay.
See how he's kind of like a weird warlord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys know what Scorpion looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show me Cabal.
Here's Quan Chi first. This is Quan Chi.
Uh-huh.
This is Cabal. You want to go back to Havoc?
Yeah.
That is Havoc.
Come on.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
I'm
wait a
gonna
minute.
say Cabal as well.
Okay. I fucked up.
Why?
I knew he was as soon as I wait a minute.
Because when I put the answers and I asked you what characters I said,
Yeah.
I left them out.
The answer wasn't even in it.
What?
God damn it.
Wait,
I
what was
forgot.
the
I
answer?
said I didn't. It's Noob Saibot. He was originally Noob Saibot, who was the original Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And then, Noob Saibot, the shadow
Yeah.
character. When they did Deception, it was kind of like a soft reboot for the series in a lot of ways.
Yep.
It was a sequel, but so they rebranded a lot of the characters. And that was one of them. Havoc, they actually gave him a face and stuff. It was supposed to be Noob Saibot, just so corrupted to the point where he was no longer Sub-Zero or Noob Saibot, that it's going to be a new character, basically. But it's not Noob Saibot
I
at
have a
all.
feeling it's gonna cut off pretty
We
soon.
will cut off and we'll come right back.
Time to walk off, boys. I'm gonna walk off right now.
Alright?
Yeah.
Well, you got to tie it in the bottom of the knife.
Exactly. Wait, how does that? That can
That's not a
happen.
walk off. Okay. You gotta stick with Mortal Kombat, that's the rule.
That's the rule.
Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance simplified the Mortal Kombat formula and allowed for only one finishing move per character. They were fatalities. Mortal Kombat Deception introduced other finishing moves to the game, in addition to 2 fatalities per character. Which finishing move was added in this sequel? Did they add Babalities, Friendships, Harakiris, or Seppukus? Did they add, in Mortal Kombat Deception, Babalities, Friendships, Harakiri, or Seppuku?
Babalities.
Okay. I have a gripe with this question.
Ooh.
Nope. Can't tell you anything.
Okay, I'm gonna make a claim first.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna tie it right now. Second,
You just called a shot.
yeah, you're already wrong with babalities.
Pow pow. It's okay. I'll get you on the next
Seppuku
one.
and Harikiri, aren't they synonymous?
They are.
Seppuku and Harakiri are the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do
Obviously.
I?
But they don't say one in the game, they say another.
Oh, really?
I mean,
So you're saying one of them is said, right? Because I know the.
Because you're
I'm gonna tell you,
you're-
one of
you're
the
already
answer
in.
is one of those two.
the answer is one of those 2. He already knew.
But they're the same thing, so.
They're the same thing, but it only says
They
one
only
of
use
them.
the one of them. Damn it! Now I have a 50-50.
I mean,
It'd be like if they said friendship and
I-
you're my
I-
pal. Like, okay, well they mean the same thing, but
But-
Shao Kahn doesn't
but
say
we
you're
never
my
say,
pal
"You're my
at the end of
pal."
the match. He says friendship. Okay.
Damn it.
So which is it, Mr. Chan?
You gotta walk it out. You gotta tie it in the bottom of the ninth like the Yankees are about to win, actually.
50. I'm trying to picture the voice in Mortal Kombat. Which one would he say?
Now remember, it's Onaga announcing in Deception.
Harakiri Seppuku.
No, it's gonna be Harakiri.
It is Harakiri.
Yes! 50-50.
So it is tied. Man, we
Son of a bitch.
a lot of botches tonight.
Son of a
Botchamania!
And he struck out swinging on a 100-mile-an-hour 4-seam fastball.
Wait, who's pitching?
Kimbrel.
Of course.
But Reed let it slip away. Again.
No surprise there, huh?
Okay, let me find... I gotta find a cool fucking... You guys talk and be entertaining while I find something cool. God damn it.
I thought you had another question.
I didn't! I didn't think he was gonna tie it!
What an asshole.
Okay.
I mean, we can just claim that I win. That's alright.
Okay. Pick a number 1 through 10. Pick a number 1 through 10, both of you.
Okay. Do we say it?
Yeah, say it to me, and whoever's closest will get... Just pick one.
7.
3.
It was 3.
Damn
Okay.
it.
So, pick... Your options are Sega, Sony, or Microsoft.
Oh.
No Nintendo?
No Nintendo. 'Cause
What?
you're a Nintendo guy.
That's pretty gay.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's see. Let's go with Microsoft.
I knew it.
Oh, okay.
You knew it. Really? Did you now?
Yes. Only because I'm weakest.
Please ask me about a time traveling cat. Yeah.
That's what I was doing! Son of a bitch!
Please ask me about a time traveling cat. Please! Please ask me about a voodoo motherfucker.
This is not the
too.
question, but what was Blinks 2 called? I could have asked, I guess. Masters of Time and Space.
You want to see something funny? Give me 1 second.
He has it. We got it somewhere.
No way.
Fuck, now it's gotta be an Xbox question. Fuck.
He has Masters of Time and Space?
Why isn't it in here with the rest of the games?
Wait,
It's not the game.
you have the watch. No way.
Let me see.
I don't think it'll focus, but
It's alright, let me see. Why is that not with the rest of your collection? That's cool.
because I just got it the other day.
What? Where? How?
We were clearing out some GameStop storage.
Oh, I love when you guys do that.
But yeah, so
Tied 5-5.
This is so cool.
I mean, even though I should win because I literally just guessed through fate.
This really is so cool, though.
It is cool.
It's
I
a little
love that it
piece of
says
gaming
Xbox right
memorabilia.
there on the strap.
Yep. That is interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. Seal it, frame it.
Alright. Got one. It's pretty simple, not multiple choice.
It's about Xbox?
Yep. What was the first ever Xbox Live Arcade game?
God damn it.
Oh fuck, I know exactly what it is, I just don't.
You don't know the title?
It has airplanes in it.
Ugh.
Fuck me, dude.
Now that you
Tell
mention
you
it.
about to.
No, I'm not. I can't walk this one off.
Fuck!
This question.
Go on to extras.
I know it. As soon as you said airplanes, I was like, yes.
I know exactly what it
But I
is,
don't know
but
what it's
I
called.
can't tell you. Fuck, and they're doing a remaster of it too on Xbox One. Fuck.
Or throw a wild one out there. Wait, no. Maybe I should.
Cause then you
You
get
both get one guess.
It's not Ace Combat. It's fuck. It's something else.
These comments never help.
It's, maybe it has red in the title. Yeah, I legitimately don't know off the top of my head. Red.
I was gonna say wings.
It's not Red Orchestra, right?
Ace
know.
Wings.
Gotta think of something. First ever Xbox Live game.
I don't know.
Arcade game.
Ace Wings.
Dogfight Simulator 2016. I don't know.
Miss PacMan.
What?
Really?
There was only like 5 arcade games on the original Xbox, remember?
Xbox Live game? You said?
Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
only like
did you
5
say?
games on the store in the original.
Did you say Xbox Live Arcade or Xbox Live game?
Xbox Live Arcade?
Oh shit! I thought you said Xbox Live game, so I was thinking of just like a game that's.
This is Miss
Who's the
PacMan.
first
Going
one?
to the 11th. What was the last original Xbox game ever to be released on disc?
The last original Xbox game? I don't know.
Command and Conquer. Red Alert.
Throw something out there. God damn it.
Blue Vince? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Madden NFL 09.
Of course.
Give
Give us something that we like would know. I chose Xbox after all. Nobody cares. Just like.
Nobody cares about the Xbox. Now that I think about it, your hair has grown significantly since
Yeah.
last time.
Okay. You remember the Red Ring of Death
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
for the Xbox 360?
Yes.
Within the first 4 years of the Xbox 360's life cycle, it had a pretty significant Red Ring of Death problem.
Mm-hmm.
What was the official failure rate through 4 years of all Xbox 360 consoles sold in the world? Closest without going over, give me a percentage.
60%.
I was gonna say 55.
60%? And 55?
Yeah.
That'd be half of all sold.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
thought it was
disaster
that
as
high.
it was. The correct answer is 23.7%.
Oh. Because.
Teddy wins!
Whatever.
Kind of.
Without
What do you
going
mean, kind
over.
of?
I said
That's
without
what I
going
was like.
over.
Oh shit, yeah, Teddy
That's
doesn't
what I was
win.
like.
Teddy doesn't win. We
what?
fucked up. I fucked up.
I was
three
like,
times.
I guess. The
That's
rules?
why I was like.
I guess
you're
the
right,
rules.
you're right. You're right. Fuck.
I mean,
That
this
sounded
guy.
like, that sounded like kind of.
Okay.
I
Why?
told you it's being set up.
He's high-fiving it, so I'm like.
It's a rigged election, people. It's a rigged election.
Oh my god.
Fake news.
That's what this guy is.
Always. Apparently.
I really gotta go to bed. Fuck.
Without going over. Teddy, you win.
Kind of? The fuck? I thought you were fucking with me with that. That's why I was like, okay.
And
I
was
thought it
like-
was that high though.
I was
I'm
like,
like 23.
because the failure
I
rate.
was
Maybe
telling
I'm
myself.
thinking of like something else because I remember reading that it had an extremely
I thought
high
it was
failure rate.
At least
yeah.
50.
No,
Because Microsoft came out with a thing where the official failure rate of original Xbox 360 consoles within the first 3 years was 60% or something like that.
And then they stretched it to 4.
Yeah.
They revised the data.
So maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't know. I
Alright.
could have swore it was ridiculous.
Yes. 23, I guess, is ridiculous too. But
Okay. How many? Let me just double check the answer first.
we're in the 13th.
So you know what you're fighting.
Yes. To make sure I'm correct.
He's fact checking himself right now as we speak.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know this was such.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice little laptop.
Alright. The Viva Pinata franchise
Okay.
from Rare and Microsoft
Yeah.
spawned TV shows and
McDonald's giveaways.
McDonald's giveaways and TV shows and
Games.
TV shows.
And pack-ins with magazines.
Yes. How many Viva Pinata video games are there?
Now, is it just whoever gets the closest number wins?
No. Whoever gets the number gets the point. How many Viva
Sweet.
Pinata
Right
video
on the
games
money.
are there?
Because there's, I don't know, 2? I think there's 2. Depends on if you count the Viva Pinata demo disc thing.
Full retail releases.
Okay,
Full
2.
retail releases, yeah.
I'm gonna say 2.
No. 4.
Okay.
There.
Fuck us, I guess.
There was Viva Pinata Party Animals, Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, and then Viva Pinata Pocket Paradise. God damn it.
Going to
Pocket
14.
Paradise.
DS, yeah.
Oh, what?
Alright.
Yeah. Nintendo, Microsoft allowed Nintendo and Rare to do a couple DS games.
I could have swore that Trouble in Paradise was a demo disc.
Trouble in Paradise was Viva Pinata 2, but there was a party game in between.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Still in extras.
God damn.
Going to the 12th.
A lot more than 12th now. It's like 15th. I can't let you have this victory tag. That's why I chose Microsoft, because I know neither one of us
I
will
know.
be able to know.
As much as rigged as this feels, right? You're like, I can't let you have
And
this.
he's gonna keep coming up with the most obscure shit.
Okay.
We give no
It's
shits
gonna
about.
get more
Just
obscure.
make sure how many games there are.
Oh no. That's one of those again. Do we have to be on the money with this?
Forza Motorsport
Oh. How many games?
is a video game franchise from Microsoft. They only have a couple. How many Forza games have there been?
Not number.
Depends on if you count the one
Number
coming out in
entries are-
September.
Yes. No. That saw release. How many complete Forza games? Period.
Do Game of the Year editions count?
No. Just the
Okay.
core releases. Nothing free.
No Ultimate editions.
No Apex. Nothing like that.
No.
Just the core games.
Essentials editions. Just verifying. So this rigged election
so
doesn't swing in a
this in-
particular person's
so this
favor.
includes the non-number entries.
Everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
I don't know special edition ones.
does it count the one coming out this September?
No.
No.
Need a number.
We have to be on the money with this.
Yep.
9.
8.
9. Damn it! Trump still won. No matter how you count the
You win,
votes.
sir.
Thanks, Teddy.
Although it was
Five?
rigged.
He has
It was
5
rigged
wins.
towards me.
He has
This
5
guy.
fucking wins.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Goddamn counties. That was
Matt
Quiztacular.
has- Matt-
You tried.